Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want problems, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on, mind to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mach 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends, ayy. You when I touching the kin, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in the win. Like I said, I'm tapped in with the action. If it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting. This, that gas, like diesel, Shaq and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention, this is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings and the chains like I'm Depot. Picked up, walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates. This is sacrifice and heart. That's exactly what it takes. So I'm going full throttle at me back up out my way. Yeah, I promise you, you cannot stop me. Now when the whole team got me, I notice how cocky. But watch me, I'ma show you what hard got me. Parameters, you not dealing with amateurs. You and your team cannot handle us. This is excellence. Rich, stand it up, cause you know
I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy, you know I'm a beast.
Let's do it!
Like check 1 2 1 2. Sit when I go number 1 and number 2. Yeah. Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting. Hitting you up on that literal best day of the week. Coming to you live from that Beats Lab in Citrus County. God, his fucking headset is busted, huh? Oh, coming through the speakers. All right. All right. You have the super cheap headset. Gets a little twisty. Yeah, what's up? There we go. Coming to you live from that Beats Lab, Citrus County, Florida. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Got a couple of patron support. I don't know how new that is. That could just be old news. Sir Crow, what's up, man? God, I need to buy a new headset. We'll run it back. Love Minis, the Beast mod. Grazer, Sin for Game. Recoil. Like a Hoss. What up, brother? Welcome back. Needless Guilt. The End. He says, well, hello from the new home of Adepticon. Milwaukee? I think I saw OnePlus saves in there. What's up, brother? Mateo, B-Dubs, Terrain, Forge, Bryant. What's up, man? Oh my God. This headset straight garbage. OnePlus saves. Send me a new headset. Recoil, you still love me if I was a worm? My God, this is at an all-time high of utter annoyance. Take one ear off. It's bad. Russ says, so no more Russ webinar. Russ's private webinar has been canceled. Ryan says, throw some oysters in the grill. As you're shucking those, toss them from red snapper colors. Talk about why I should grill. Grill oysters and snap. Bro, this headset. What's causing that? God. I need to break down and just buy another $20 headset. I'll do it right now. God damn it. I'm going on Amazon right now. I'm terrible. Fucking just gonna do it now. Is there a better headset? Gamers headset. I want wired. I hate wireless. So I gotta charge it, and I will never charge it. I will 100% never charge it. Renegade, if you buy it cheap, you end up buying twice. I've had this headset since 2019. Is that too much? Is that like not? It's not that tight. Templar says, "Aren't you supposed to grill possum you run over with your pickup on Memorial Day? America's dick and balls." Yeah. It's not wireless, so it's trash. Whipple says, you gotta charge the wireless headset though, man. I have ADHD, bro. I will never charge it. It's not broken, it's just I can tell that this is twisted around so much that now it's getting to that point where like cuts in and out if you hold the cable wrong. Ars Technica. I don't even care about the sound quality. I just like it to be comfortable. OnePlus 7 says only scrubs don't buy a new headset every 3 days. That's what I thought. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. It comes with a 70% charge, 3 days, buy a new one. Let me see. Overall pick. $50. What the fuck? Even this headset's $40. And we all know this is trash. This one's $40, and I'll tell you what, man, this little logo on the side, I saw it on Temu's website, so you know it's super trash. Get a wireless, it's worth it. Alright. Alright, hold on. Straw poll. Wired versus wireless right now. Impending death. it might take a few days for deals. There's no deals on the internet. OnePlus says it's all a scam. And Penny Duff, yeah, I wore earbuds for like 10 years, and my ears kind of hurt now. You know what I mean? All right, wireless is edging out. Wireless is crushing. It's crushing 7-6, bruh. 7-7. Oh. Straw poll up. Pick up wireless versus wired. It's the market. Red coat used the mail-in ballot. Eleven to 8. Wired crushing. Wired's crushing it. OnePlus says. What's happening there? Seems like people kind of agree with the whole charging your headphone thing. Can I borrow a ham radio off my dad? Yeah. That's right. Can't take a shit with my headset on. I don't know, man. I don't use them for anything. I've got a pair of wireless headset. I've got a wireless Bluetooth one I use for the gym. All right. So what's the best wired one? Someone hook me up. There's 100 options. You never go get water. That's unhealthy. Cat's chewing the cord. $150. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care about this thing, dude. I use this thing to like listen to sound cues, man. No, how's it worth it? I don't sit here like a psychopath and listen to music. Like just staring at the screen, listening to music. Had it since 2015. It's crazy. Nothing in my life has ever lasted that long. I will eventually lose it and break it. OnePlus says, everyone picking wired is totally clown shit. Your biggest complaint is that you have to charge it. Wireless can literally just be left plugged in all the time. Have the same functionality. I mean, I guess that's true, actually. You could just have it plugged in. And it's functionally wired. What if the little charging port breaks? Has to have a dongle in it, too. I'm not fucking around with... It can't be Bluetooth. It has to have a dongle. What's the best one with the transmitter? Yeah, Logitech is probably what I would buy. $140. No, get out of here. I'm not spending $140 on this thing. Give me like a $20 option. That's insane. Slum the Face, the Steel Series. $74. Why does it gotta be like this expensive? What makes this worth $70? Wait, is it a USB-C dongle? Motherfucker, I don't even know if I have a USB-C on my computer, dog. No, I don't. Almost got fucked. Duff. Let me see what Duff got. But are these Bluetooth? Or do they use a dongle? Like, I don't like Bluetooth into my PC. Don't buy one without a pad strap. What's a pad strap? I'm not doing Bluetooth. I don't like Bluetooth connection to PC. It's never reliable. Why this much money though? Wireless gaming headset. Just a USB dongle and not $100. There you go, $80. Corsair. Void. Is it USB though? A USB dongle, motherfucker. Somebody just put a link in. Love minis. That's what I'm talking about, love minis. Yo, what's up, Neil? Yo, what's your favorite detachment for the Cat Space Marine Codex? I still think the Pack-Bound Zealots is my favorite. What's Five Below? I think I've been there. Damn it, I really like this Corsair, but I think it's straight Bluetooth. Connects wireless to your PC with an included USB adapter. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting the fucking Corsair. It's wireless. Redco? Oh, it's like Temu, but a store. Recoil's mom, what's up? Templar, $80 with taxes. think I've been to a Five Below. Recoil's mom? Yeah, I'm doing all right. We just settled a debate.
Angels sing out, and after the chorus, down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
And his name is John C.
Templar! Oh my god, this guy. Thank you, brother. Let me get some strong man love.
Wireless is the right call. All these hobos need to get out of 2005.
All these hobos. You know, also, okay, we're good. Taplar, thank you so much.
Dirty Mike and the boys. Your caps! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away. We are gonna have sex in your car. It will happen again.
The Void AR sold that is what I uses, and I have the weed and the Weirls ones, but you want to download IQ software or they're going to be limited on what they can do. Good bang for the buck.
War Pigment, what? Bro, this thing's gonna lose its mind with War Pigment. It's still reading the messages. I don't know why it's on. Like, I clicked the button to turn it off. Someone's gonna fucking swap me. I don't know. Fuck it. Don't abuse it, please. Exclamation point 2x dogs, guys. That took a while, but thank you for helping me with my headset problems. War Pigment, how do you turn it on? It's in your alert box settings. All right, so I'm not streaming tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna be doing Memorial Day stuff this weekend. I'll be back Tuesday. Streamlabs. It's on Streamlabs. War Pigment. So maybe it's because I still use Streamlabs. I use OBS Studio, not Streamlabs OBS. So I don't. So it's getting harder and harder to use the two different platforms together. B-Dub says I'm joining. I'm going to be painting up some Rogue Trader metal Harlequins since my accident. I have hand trimmers. I am thinking of using fine line markers to do my diamonds and pinstripes. Have you used them? I have not. I have not.
And his name is John C.
No. Recoil.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get Swifty. You gotta get Swifty in here. It's time to get Swifty. Oh, you gotta get Swifty. Oh yeah, take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Alright. Alright. Congratulations, Recoil. Thank you. So we talked about it a minute ago. So, Crash Adam, thank you, brother. Says the joke is on recoil. I never even put on pants today. Can't shit your pants if you're not wearing them. So, 2x Yo Dogs today because I won't be streaming tomorrow. But I made that announcement. I sent out an email blast, updated on Patreon. So, I'm canceling Saturday's show. Starting now. There's no Saturday. And I'll be moving that to Mondays. Starting next week. Not Memorial Day.
And his name is John C.
It doesn't feel pity, or remorse, or fear, and it absolutely will not stop, ever, until you are dead.
The Terminator reference? Good job, Tim. So, Renegade says, what time will Monday stream start? I'm gonna start with the 5 to, with the same, it's the same as like Friday. Like it's right now. 5 to 8. That's how I'm gonna start it. But I think that we'll feel it out, but I think I might move it to like a late night. You know, instead of like 5 to 8, like 7 to 10. Something like that. But I'm gonna start at 5 to 8. Starting 2 Mondays from now. And in addition to that, I've canceled the tactics discussion and the weekly webinar. It's no longer going to be a feature. I'm going to have to shuffle around the Patreon stuff to make that copacetic with my tiers. But after a long think about time assessment and my focus, I need to open up more calendar time to classes instead of this weird calendar I have. So it's actually really simple now, guys. Any of my students, if you look at the calendar, I teach Monday through Friday. I'm off on the weekends. Simple. There's openings literally every weekday. Correct, Recoil. There's no stream tomorrow or Monday. That's Memorial Day. So those are the 2 big changes. Open it up, class slots, 5 days a week, weekends off. That means I should be able to do more stuff, like go to Rogue Trader tournaments. So in the future, though, like, you know, I stream on Mondays. It's just I already planned something. So that's the announcement, guys. It's 2x Yo Dogs today because we're not streaming on Saturday, and we'll probably move Monday to the 2x Yo Dogs day. Florida Man Friday, Beast Mode Friday, 2x Yo Dogs, Templar, Recoil, War Pigment. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for entertaining my nonsense during that straw poll. Let's get to the painting. Right. Gonna jump in on this Lord of Change. So we quickly blocked in a bunch of ochre bronze nonsense last week. Did some ghetto dry brushing. Now we're gonna start tightening up the real estate. That's the plan. So we've got a good frame laid out. Now we just need to crisp up some edges and darken some recesses. So I'm gonna pull out the golden brown. The mahogany. I'm using burnt orange. We'll need white as well. Let's lock into the obesity cradle. All right. I'm gonna get this might be too extreme. I might have made the obesity cradle a little tight. And I lost my paper towel as soon as I settled in. Yeah. Excuse me. All right. So I want to make this spot look more better. I'm going to take a little mahogany, little burnt orange, semi-opaque, kind of wet. And I'm going to try to get in here so I can kind of embed that better into the recess. I want stronger borders and tighter frames. See that? So on this like part of the design right here, it's not really about any NMM style. It's really just classic, get the dark stuff dark and the bright stuff bright. So it's frames and borders. And I'm trying to create separation in the features. See, we're using light brush pressure, mostly heart pull. Semi-opaque, just a little wet. Little noosh. Now what I'd like to do is I'm going to take some of the moisture off the brush. I'm going to glaze a little bit more of the mahogany right here. Down in that dark area. So that's low opacity and low moisture because I'm using a paper towel. And we're going to just focus on tightening up this little spot for a minute. Want that to look its best. Recoil. What time will you start Monday? Same time? Yeah, it'll be like this exact time. Recoil. Mom got sick. She caught my colds. She went to the doctor today and they gave her penicillin. She's taking a nap. I did the dishes and my dad went grocery shopping. Thanks for asking. All right, I'm gonna downgrade the brush size. Let's grab some of this golden brown color. Lower the opacity, take some moisture off. I'm going to glaze some in right here to help yellow it up. Right over top. Low opacity, low moisture. Because we don't have enough yellow featured in that gold panel yet. And that's all of our yellow is coming from the golden brown. So there's too much brown and orange right now. So just kind of tagging some areas. You know, it's a lot of this other stuff. I'm not gonna have to go this hard. This knee is so crucial, though. It's like front and center, and it's absolutely balling. So the trick here is being patient and stacking opacity. Like a hoss, thank you, man. So I'm going to get a little bit more opaque. more of like an edge highlight protocol. And this little skinny rail right here. I'm going to give this a little bit more love. See that little part of the design right there? Now we did like lightly dry brush some of this, so it gave us some of the features. But I'm just going to strengthen that zone, which is like above, with a little bit more opacity. I'm going to switch back to the number 1 brush. Said I want a little bit more solid golden color there. I'll take a little of the white, mix it in. Semi-opaque and a little wet. Heart pull. See, I'm following that architecture. Using the heart pull system. Hitting that outer edge too. And we want to get it to almost white up top. Because right now it's just like like a pale ochre color. There we go. A little bit more white right there. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to try to gently work this border right here. And the inner border. Using the heart pull. We'll hit that inner design right there, you see? See if this brush is any better. OnePlus says, what's my opinion on buying whole painted armies? When I used to play a lot more games competitively, I bought a lot of models, bro. Try right in here. Let's see if we can keep that border going. Go. Did you find missing shoulder pad for the model? It's in the box for sure, Renegade. But I will need to do that before we move on from this gold. So see, I'm just trying to kind of highlight the top of things. Let's grab a little bit more white. Sneaking it right here with the heart pull. I'm going to go back to the kind of orange mahogany pin wash. There. Mess it up a little bit into our wood. Back to white. Are gonna get cute, like right here. Thinking it would be kind of fun to take a bunch of noosh and a little white and do a heart pull, like right. I do like a streak right here, a heart pull. So it's extremely low opacity. You see right there. Guys, cast comments. I have to let you know, man, because of you, my passion for painting miniatures has come back to me. Thank you. It's awesome, brother. Let's run back to that kind of that pseudo pin wash. Let's clean up right here. Burnt orange and mahogany. See that little spot right there? We're keeping it real dark. Now I'm going to grab some of the ochre. See if I can just kind of stipple right here. Kind of fill those spots in a little bit because they had like no gold color. Rinse that down. Grab some pure ochre. A little bit more stippling right here. See that? It's like a drop of white in the ochre mix. Clean this little section of the design up right here. Let's get more white. Right there. See if we can bring some of that highlight around. Using heart pulls. Let's get more of the stock kind of ochre color. Let's lower the opacity a little bit more. Using some stippling right here. Let's go grab some of that like kind of orangey brown. While it's still a little wet, I'm gonna send some in right here. Give it some love, and then I'm on these like kind of like almost shapeless sections. I'm gonna be a little bit more rough and tough with how I bring the highlight in. Rough stippling right there. See that? Just let it ride. So when it starts to get like highly textured and organic looking instead of like metallic shapes, we're gonna be a little bit more casual with our brushwork, a little more stipply. Let's get some low opacity golden color. Let's get some high opacity white. Just kind of touch those things, you see? I'm going to go back to the shadow, aka the burnt orange and the brown. Lower the opacity. I'm going to kind of just stipple right here. To make it a little bit more visually darker. Let it dry before you move on. Same thing right here. Stippling in right here. That kind of like weird shape that's not, you know, when it stops losing like the architecture and geometry of the metal, where it's clearly becoming organic textures, using more stippling. And try to really deepen the shadow work there. So we haven't even used any of our NMM procedures in our curriculum in the 201 course. We haven't used any tri-blends or plane shifts. We're just making things brighter and making things darker, but we're taking it to as bright as we can and as dark as we can. And it's funny that when you're just using colors you associate with gold, you're like, yeah, I buy it, it's metal. So we're not even using the actual strategies, because it's kind of hard to do on these textures. So we're just focusing on the fundamental core of the pyramid of my course, which is dark stuff dark, bright stuff bright, but we're being more dramatic, which I talk all about in the first lesson. But we are using stippling and glazing at the same time. It's a stipple stroke right there. See how like by creating a short dark shadow, it starts to look more reflective. Your brain is like, oh yeah, it's fucking metal. The Living Tribunal says, do you think they'll release Emperor's Children in the next year? Yeah, they're gonna drop an Emperor's Children Codex. I don't know when. Emperor's Children fanboys are butthurt because GW, the way they sold it to them was like it was a new index. But like they removed their rules from the Chaos Basement Codex because they're getting a codex. And then they're like, here's your new index until you get a codex. It's not, it's just data sheets. And you can use Chaos Basement attachments. So that was a little bit of a letdown for a lot of people who interpreted that data differently. GW definitely massaged that data, but ultimately it's, you know, if you have a Lucius the Eternal, a bunch of Noise Marines, you can still play them. That's the whole point of it. You can paint it, you can play with them still while you're waiting for the Emperor's Children Codex. So rejoice, there will be an Emperor's Children Codex. BIG always keeping it artistic as fuck. See, we're just slowly dramatizing the shadow game. See, darker, darker, darker. Gonna wash some of these nuts. There's nuts all over the guy. Nut. Okay, now let's rinse some of that off. Prey says, this isn't artistic at all. He's got all the arms and legs. And torso. Oh yeah, he's actually super not artistic. He's got almost too many torsos. The Living Tribunal. Haven't played 40k since 2014. Trying to decide if I should hold off for Emperor's Children or Dark Mechanicus. If you want my honest opinion, holding off for things is why you haven't played since 2014. As a professional 40k enthusiast, miniature painter, and objective game analysis, 14 years. That is a common symptom of not playing 40k since 2014. Whatever is hype right now, whatever you can get hype about right now, fucking jump in full force. Buy 2,000 point army worth of stuff, scheme it out, build it, go. Don't overthink it. Project paralysis is what keeps you from doing what you want to do. Now, if nothing makes you hype, don't do it. Don't even think about it. But if like those new orcs are making you hype, get hype. Okay, we're gonna take some ochre. Same deal. Lower the opacity. And we're gonna stipple that ochre right into like kind of the rough end of our shadow stippling and kind of band-aid together. Gotta smooth that out. Always be letting this shit dry. When you're doing like little glaze strokes like this, let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. I gotta sneak in from under this thing. It's super wacky. BIG says, loving the zines colors, look so good, thank you. Okay, let's add a little white. Right here. Stipple that in on the peak. A little more ochre. So basically now we want to kind of start burning out the sharp bit. Right there. We'll make sure we have a nice lip. Using a little bit of the tracer technique. Now this side we're gonna deliberately invert it. Okay, to get a little bit more of that NMM. So we're gonna flip it, grab that shadow work. It's semi-opaque and a little wet. While it's wet, I'm gonna grab some ochre. Kind of stipple off of that. So we're gonna kind of invert it right there. And so that is a plane shift. So we need to also make sure we get a little white toward the bottom. So let's grab a little white, mix in with the ochre. And while it's still a little wet, I'm gonna grab regular ass ochre, or sorry, golden brown. We're using the stipple, just being patient with it. Let's move up to a little bit of that shadow color. Kind of split the difference, add a little bit into our ochre. So we just did a quick bi-blend plane shift. Just on that, like front and center to sell you on the reflection. So that's the first time doing any of this that we actually follow one of our NMM rules for the course. The BIG finally almost finished with the Stormlight Archive series. So good. I'm glad, brother. I do have another book list. What is it? Exclamation point RPG. Actually published a read list. So let's get some more opaque white. And make sure this border is looking crispy right here. Well, let's just paint the camera. Grill up some gator. That's right, Robert. We're gonna try to get crispy right here. Some fucking hair in my brush. We're just stippling in right here. I'm going to take some Noosh, add it to the white, and I'll lower the opacity. Pre-pray, painting the camera is artistic as fuck. That's right, man. Grill some fish that my boy Duff caught. Jason, hell yeah. So I'm going to try to do a streak going this way. With just some Noosh and some white. I'm going to try to oppose that on this side. And so it's extremely low opacity, meaning we can reinforce it with a few more passes. Try to get it right here. Take it. Now, the rest of this nonsense, we're going to go back to the fundamentals. Bright stuff bright, dark stuff dark. So here's some of the golden brown. Get some white. Real simple, right? Hawkeye, what's up, brother? Long time no see, man. Just doing some tracers right there. Some stipples. Hawkeye, what are you doing, man? Been a minute. Wilding out, doing some 40K. Chilling. What's it been? I don't think I've talked to you since I moved to Florida. He says, hey, man, still killing it at sea. Last few paint jobs I've seen, I've loved, or of yours have looked tight. Thanks, man. Get a little white. Try to do a streak right here. Using the heart pull. Let's try a tracer right here. See if we can get this side. Of the swirl. Gonna get more white. Opaque. Let's grab a little ochre. Stipple some in right here. Let's rinse it. Okay, now let's clean up the leg. Let's go back to transparent blue. We're gonna go grab our blue and transparent blue. And I'm even gonna switch it up and grab some coal black. What I want to do is get a shadow on his skin around this design. So first I'm gonna grab the transparent blue. Semi-opaque, some noosh. I'm going to use the heart pull. See, and I want to get a nice deep shadow there. And also I'm trying to erase mistakes. We're using that to clean up any gold that got on his skin right there, creating a strong border. I pulled it to black in case I needed to go darker up here. Right there. Let's grab the stock blue because I've got some gold that got dry brushed onto his skin here. So I'm cleaning it up. I'm going to grab a little white and manually paint these skin deals, these skin textures right there. See, we're pulling those back into the design. Those had got caught with a bunch of the ochre color. So that was a two-pronged attack. See now right here, there's also some gold. So let's grab some of the blue. Lower the opacity. And I'm going to kind of just pull away. Kind of spot cover the parts where I see the ochre. Kind of clean those up a little bit. It's looking good. Now I don't know what are the leg feathers like. Did they do something wild with those? So I'd like to kind of workshop that right here. Let's take some of the transparent blue. Because a lot of ochre got on the feathers right here. And I'm using Noosh, and I'm pulling the transparent blue with Noosh downward, you see? And I was thinking it would be sick if we go with classic combo. I'm going to take just magenta. Okay, and I've got the transparent blue and the magenta together. And we paint like the last row of feathers with this color combination of transparent blue and magenta. Just the big row, right? The big feathers. Make sure to come in from the back and apply some gentle back pressure. Now let's rinse. Let's grab the magenta. And the transparent red. So this is the same magenta, no blue, and a little transparent red. It's still low opacity. There's some moisture in it. Some back pressure. I think that'd be kind of sick to see the feathers go that direction. But now I'm looking at it, I'm kind of thinking, like, wouldn't it be sick if, like, let's say this row of feathers too. Just using the heart pull. And you can grab a little white. Which we just mixed in. Kind of tight. Like that. Then I'll do the same for, grab some magenta, transparent red, some white. Using the heart pull, a little bit of moisture in the mix, a little noosh. That's kind of where we're going to bring that kind of coloration into the wings. with their airbrush. A little bit more white. Let's go back a step with transparent red. Create like a pin wash out of it. Some noosh. And I'm going to bring this as a glaze back over these feathers. Or almost, it's basically a wash. Misspoke, it's a straight up wash. Trying to get it to settle in those recesses and deploy a filter. And I'm applying it semi-opaque and kind of wet. And I like to do similar to here, but a little bit more selective. See, I'm gonna drag it across that whatever that fucking thing is called in the feather. Fucking feather bone. I'll install more up against the rail right there. Stipple off right here. So we don't need to go too hard on the feather. Just want to get the color correct so I can see what I'm working with. I'll do a quick tracer right here just for visual tastiness. And come back to these at a much later later moment. We don't need to finish these out at this exact moment in time. Like, as soon as I had highlighted that spot, I was like, oh, there was a fucking sprue nub. Got immediately off the rails. twice. I stipple in right here to soften this. Trying to get a feeling for that color. And we would do more. Recoil says, every time I see this model, it makes me think of Monty Python Dead Parrot sketch. Oh my god. Forgot about that. I'll just leave it kind of like that for now, so we can appreciate the color palette. Kanaushka says, good evening. This model's looking sick. Thank you. So we worked on getting that leg looking sick. Getting that gold right here. We tidied up the perimeter. So now we have to apply these fundamentals to all these other zones, which we blocked in. And while we were here cleaning up the leg, we want to just inject some of our magenta color palette, which will be featured in his actual wings, just to kind of see what it looks like. If it's tasty, you know, you never know. Like, maybe it wouldn't look good. I mean, I knew it would, but like, it's magenta. Come on. Always the right choice. So I'm feeling good about that. So let's set up and do a whip session, exclamation point whip. Shout out to the BIG for tuning in. Templar, thank you for the $81. Recoil, War Pigment. We have, I think I saw Hawkeye in chat. I don't know if he responded to me. Did he say anything? Ask him what's he been up to. Dark Horse says grill some gator dogs this weekend. Redco, Edgelord Bird. Edgelord Big Bird. Terrifying children up and down Sesame Street. That's right, man. Let's set up Discord. If you worked on any minis over the weekend, let's take a look together. Try to get the obesity cradle correct. Oh. Okay. The pop open Discord. Kanowska says the colors are amazing. Thank you. I saw that OnePlus says. Recoil posted right at the 5 o'clock mark. You can just chat me now, OnePlus 6. Oh my god, I'm about to mute your ass. Here we go. Recoil. Damn, that looks good. Yo, whip that out. It's a quick 6-hour job. Everything takes 6 hours. See that solvent in the background? You got your oil wash on that? It's balling. Mr. Weather and Color is magic in a bottle. I have many colors. This shit is legit. Just tuning in for the first time, exclamation point WIT, join Discord. Show off whatever project you're working on, whatever model you're proud of. Recoil, the only guy who painted this weekend? Ballin'. Just recoil. How about Hawkeye? What's he been doing?
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended
Ranger?
Chuck Norris.
Rager? 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 22 months, man. Thank you, brother. It says keeping it artistic. Oh no, that was BIG. Rager's 8 months. Sorry. Just reading the wrong quote. Reading's hard. So, all right. That's it for Whip. Let me go take a pee-pee break, and then we'll get back to the painting. BRB. Don't go anywhere. Back. My hobbies just rated me right when I went to go pee pee. I get some strong man love in chat from Mind My Hobbies. Literally right when I went out. I was touching myself when he rated me. Shout out to the Monument crew. We're about to get started again. Exclamation point. Monument. Got a couple of discount codes. Best paints in the game. Exclamation point 2X Dogs. I'm doing bonus Yo Dogs today. And it's Beast Mode Friday, Florida Man Friday. I won't be streaming tomorrow. So, bonus today. We are technically in a whip session. So anybody over from Monument Crew want to whip it out before we go back to painting? I only had one whip. It was an amazing whip. The greatest whip. Some say the best whip. That's right, Recoil. Holding for whip. No whip. All right. Equizex says, I'd post, but all my shit is packed. You moving? What's the word? Moving? Oh yeah, dude. Is it fun? Are you happy or is it stressful? What's out? Nothing interesting and mad. Malice shit says any whip I post would be a great example of how not to paint. Equizex, West Palm Beach, happiness. It's awesome. It's for your job. All right, here's where we're at. We were working on the leg because we basically blocked all this shit in and dry brushed it, and now we're gonna start pushing the features out. You lock into the obesity cradle. Check the bat phone. Right, lock it into the cradle. Press so many buttons. All right, so the knee armor is looking dope. Now, let's take what we learned on that and apply it to the rest of the same leg. So that part of the leg is money shot action. This stuff is meh. So on this stuff we can get kind of slacky. So I'm gonna grab some straight up ochre or golden brown. I'm just gonna opaquely paint. So about right here. That's bright, then this will be dark, and then this will be bright again right here. Bright, dark, bright. Rotate back here. Recoil. Thought I was having a LSD flashback, which is worrying since I've never taken LSD. Good to know it was your button pushing. Right there. Bright, dark, bright, dark, road, see? This thingy, which we dry brushed all this. We go like right here. So we're brushing that yellow, like our actual only yellowish color. It's just the golden brown. Right here. A little moisture on that. It's pretty good. Rinse. Downgrade to the number 1. Let's grab some white. Add it to the mix. Do a little stippling right here. Turn the light down a little bit. Stippling, we're semi-opaque and a little wet. There. Rotate back. So we're just adding a little bit more white into the mix toward the peaks. So now we're going to get even more white. Recoil. What colors would you use for feathers? I blanked out that part. Magenta, transparent red. We're using higher opacity, less moisture. Right there. White in the center. Using a heart pull. Move around the gem setting. Stipple on that edge. Yo, you see, when it's got just basic geography like this, it's a little easier. Kramus. What's up, brother? It's a sick load of change. We're having a good weekend. Thanks. Or a good week, yes. Good week so far. And I plan on having a good weekend as well. How about you? Just stippling in. Added a little noosh. So now we're going to do some linking. We got to link some of that up. Got a new phone. Turned off my Twitch notifications. Been lonely all week. Oh, I'm sorry, Creams. So let's move back to the stock golden brown. Lower the opacity and let's link some of this white to the ochre a little better. Stipples. Now, right where it gets almost too dark, let's grab some of the thing that makes it dark, the brown and the dark and the burnt orange. Add some of the ochre to that. Split the difference. Keep the opacity relatively low. And we're going to just kind of stipple and create a little bit of a blur there. And a little bit more oranging. Bright, dark, bright. See, we're just going to kind of blur a little bit in there because we don't want that run of darkness to be too overpowering. Something like right here. Right here. So all we did, we're using the same 3 paints, just mixing them together in different ways, mostly darker, brighter, darker, brighter. Kind of just blurring some of the zones out. You don't have to get much more crazy than that. So now what I'll do is I'll go in for some hard edges. You just finished 10 Storm Boys. And you think an entire Battle Force would be easier. Storm Boys, Nightmare. Here's some pure white. Heart Pull. I'm gonna manufacture that shape right there.
How you like me now? Don't fuck the style. Ruthless, wow. Do you wanna get the deep knock the fuck out? Wanna get on it like that? Well then shout.
Yo, is that Love
Happy
Minis?
Free Eye Weekend.
Love Minis dropping a beast mode multiplier 23 bonus Yo Dog says happy 3-day weekend. Love Minis, thank you. Beast mod activate. So now we want to get some of these perimeters a little bit with a little bit more opacity. Using the tracer and pure white. This is hard because he's glued to his base. So this one, I kind of have to just raw dog it with tight little heart pulls. That should be able to get a bit of a tracer right here. And it looks like I already accidentally got some on his ankle. I was not cognizant of my tip penetration down here. Tracer, tracer. Hold your breath. Swing it from right to left. Whoops. Got a little aggressive there. Rotate. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. And see, this is just highly proceduralized. Being able to edge highlight is, in my opinion, the most valuable technique to be good at when you're trying to do an NMM. And using our techniques from our course, we're just using different brush control techniques to master that technique. Brush control strategies. So that's much easier to do than what we did up top because all the shapes there. Now there's a little bit of cleanup. Let's go back to the stock. Golden brown, lower the opacity. Got a little out of bounds up here. So I'm gonna have to do a little filtering. Right there. There. I'll grab a little bit more white. High opacity, low moisture. Try to tighten this little line right here. Too easy. Now, this thing is kind of weird. So if here I think we have to kind of artificially deploy kind of a perimeter. So let's take the white and the ochre together. So I think what we need to do is have a viewable border. Like that. Yo, let's grab some more white. So see how the border is what matters the most there? Barely did anything to that. There. A little more white. See? Frames and borders. That's what I'm always telling you guys. A little bit more white. Is that my man Rot Wheezy? Oh shit. Ready? You guys ready to hear this?
Edge highlighting made me the man I am today. Number 101 # black belt. Working on our garden. Bruno and I saving chipmunks. Happy Memorial Day on behalf of the UMF United Mom Federation.
God, that was fucking epic. That was an epic text to voice. And what's funny is Rottweiler probably voiced to text it. And then it got texted to voiced. It's like a game of telephone. Let me get some strong man love in chat from my man Rottweiler. I can't turn it off. Rottweiler, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Except the UMF part. I had to type it. Kept saying UFOs. United Mom Federation. I love it. So see that rides. Now let's make sure we go put a little bit there. A little bit there. Now there's like an eye in there. Classic Zinch nonsense. Let's grab a little ochre. Rottweiler says, for the millions and millions of moms out there, Recoil, it is my duty and honor as CEO and president of the UMF to ensure that mom has a happy Memorial Day. But I guess that only applies to American moms. We will still extend it anyway. That was almost a perfect text to voice. That's right. Voice to text, text to voice. It's fucking Inception. All right, let's take some pure white. Let's stipple right here. On these doodads. And in this eye. The actual eyeball part. There's like a gem right here. Since I'm here. I never actually traced the back yet, so I should probably do a little tracing here. There we go. Let's go back to the a little bit more of the golden brown. Soften some of this. Since I have the transparent red already out, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to take some watered down transparent red. Go inside the eyeball. Hit those gems. We're stippling. Get that joint right there. Rottweiler. All the Ultramarines coming out. Did you post something to Whip when you rolled in just now? Let's take a little white. Mix it in a little bit. Yeah, you did. Been gardening, so you were in the background. Gardening. Mars caused massive mayhem. Twelve different pepper plants. You're gonna just go to the hospital again this year? It's the fucking Shire back there. There's more transparent red. Getting a little bit more detailed. It's good enough right now. So, knee, ankle bracelet. So we were able to get all the NMM on this side with some feathers done today so far. So that took us like an hour and a half. If we maintain that pace, it's not too bad. And this knee has almost nothing on it. See? So this knee will go by quick. The body is basically done. We're just doing the trim. And we were able to get all the dry brushing done. Block in the trim and then do a quick dry brush to kind of get us halfway there. These techniques look really complicated online on Instagram and shit. But you hear me calling out how we do them in real time all the time. Mars got into the garden, gonna put fencing up higher. He ripped out every plant in there in 3 minutes. Fucking angry at the plants. Mars, you dick. What an ass. Thanks, Rhea Prey and Rottweiler. The queue up Discord. Take a look at this whip. Exclamation point whip. Kramus threw up his Storm Boys too. Let's take a look. Yo, this is wild. You got all 10 done? Yeah, these guys, these rocket packs are a fucking bitch. Storm Boys are fucking ludicrous. Great job, man. Recoil, yeah, they're all different. Like, they all got different jump pack nonsense. There's no easy way to paint them and look good. Yeah, I can see you made them individual and uniform at the same time. Let's take a look here. Rottweiler. Sword looks amazing. Great. Edge highlight streaking. Looks awesome. Yeah, the sword looks great, man.
From we enter inside, I come through and lift up the vibe.
It's hard to paint, honestly.
Gonna get this party started all right all night. Got the rhythm on deck. I don't need to tell you what's next. Just jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Got my cup full, I'm fine. Head to toe when that drip, I'm wavy.
All 101, yeah. Airbrush, some washing, some edge highlighting.
Would you let this one dance be mine? But even if the stars don't align, ain't no way I'm gonna lose my shine. It's pure vibes on the floor. You got drinks? Brought some more. Got my brethren all about. We ain't rich, we ain't poor. We're just flexing.
The sword is kind of tricky. At one point, I did have like a little guide on this. Patreon back in the day. So I back when I painted this, I was making little like graphics like this, and I think I'm gonna bring these back to Patreon because some people have mentioned that they want some kind of analog downloadable guide. And so you see on the sword, all I did was make it super bright at the tip, very dark at the bottom. And I did much the same as what you did. Almost, you know, we pretty much did the same thing.
Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe.
So pretty much, you know, you're just channeling the fundamentals.
Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe. They thought we was bluffing.
Rather to see the ends of your sword, I like, because it takes the glow away from the fire. Brian says, the guide's a great idea. Very easy and digestible. Thanks, man. Yeah, the sword is kind of tricky because you always want to paint the power sword kind of like glowy at the tip. And it's weird because why is the sword on fire, first off? Right? Why is the fucking sword on fire? Where's the fire coming from? It's total nonsense. it's obviously not really on fire, but it is. So where's the heat source? What's actually on fire? So it's kind of it's kind of tricky to try to paint it like real fire, but you followed the fundamentals of the effect that we covered in the 201, and fire is mostly orange, so you did it. I just made my tip a little whiter, so it, you know, and the hilt, or like where it ends, a little darker. You see, that's all I did. So it just had a little bit more drama. Brian Harrington, yeah, I think I'm gonna bring these back. And I think I have this one too. Like, this is how old this shit is. Look how old this is. Reaper, Ancient Gold, New Gold. Those were my techniques, but that was my shit back in the day. And so I did the backpack all by itself. Right? And then we use Army Painter washes and a little shiny silver. I did these back in the day, guys. It's crazy, right? And here, look how old this is, Rottweiler. All Army Painter paints. It's crazy, right? And you see, I couldn't do the inner panel edge highlighting because Army Painter paints kind of sucked. But you see how we did a center mass subtractive highlight? Which, it's funny because I was thinking about this model the whole time I was painting a model very recently. The whole time I was painting Armand, I was thinking of like, damn, it's been a long time since I painted like this. When you look. See how we did the highlights on his armor? That's exactly like Roboute Guilliman. Alistard shorts. Brian says, "Did you still use the gloss varnish Army Painter wash technique?" No, I've never really used that. That's for total beginners who, you know, can't wash. It breaks the surface tension up for you so that you don't make as many mistakes by accident. I don't actually do that technique. Didn't you paint one first like White Scars Love Minis? No, that was someone else. Rottweiler, you hadn't even seen it. It's crazy, right? Yeah, blue. That's why do you think we do blue in the lesson? Because it's so easy. Exclamation point. Whip. Okay. Damn. So this is okay. I'll show you all the ones I've ever made. So I made Roboute Guilliman. Then we did this. Look at this shit. Marrow white, weathered wood, soft body black. Look at this one. I was like doing these for a while. I need to get back into this. Is it? Because I'm never going to be able to really write a downloadable PDF. I suck at that. Here's one. Look at this shit. 10 minutes left, guys. Exclamation point 2x dogs. 10 years old with got soft body black. It's the OG right there. Rottweilers to the end of the fire. That's what you want. Some black. Here's an OG. Look at that. Rottweiler, didn't you paint one of these? Nine minutes left. Graham is being touched next week. Work has been rough this week. No worries, man. Take your time. Brian, you love that Lord of Contagion? I'm so happy to hear that. Gonorrhea Gary. Wyatt owned it, yeah. Here's another classic. The YouTube video for this is ancient, guys. Remember this? Fuck. Look at how many I made. This was classic. People fucking love this because I lost videos. Because I didn't realize Twitch didn't save them. Which is probably the situation with that one post you showed me the other day, Recoil. People asked the D of this video. War Pigment? I don't know. I don't remember that. Got the... Can we show art boobies again? Or do I get in trouble for that? Because I got the Lady of Corruption. Is that still banned? Here's this one. I need more than I think they changed it. Rottweiler, you weren't here for it though, but like they sent me a letter, man. They were like, bro, you need to take them out of your archives too. Like I had to get that video off my platform because all the hentai guys were drawing fucking porn on Twitch. Brian, yeah, but I'm not a multi-million subscriber platform who makes the money. Those streamers get preferential treatment. That's just math, dude. It's just good business. Oh, Rottweiler. Here you go. There you go. 5 minutes left. Double Yo Dogs. I'm not streaming tomorrow, guys. So I did this. Okay, this is an... Oh, you know what I did? I did this as an update. So this is an update to this. Right? So I did a callback when Army Painter released their hair paints. And for some crazy reason, in 2017, is that accurate? Oh my God. In 2017, I did this when they dropped Burgundy. So I made one of these in 2017. That's the newest one. And it says I made all these in 2017. That's not accurate. It's because I saved them to this folder. That's why. It's not accurate. It's not. There's no way it's 2017. Oh, speaking of sick whips, Scott Frazier. We got 3.5 minutes left, guys. Exclamation point. 2X Dogs. Scott Frazier working on his combat patrol or kill team. Skill team. Red Corsairs. So fucking icy, like straight heavy metal style. Recoil 2023. We are rolling back the artistic nudity changes. Moving forward, depictions of real or fictional nudity won't be allowed on Twitch. So, they allowed us to do it, but then all the hentai guys were just drawing straight up porn. And they were like, bro, come on. And then we complained about it. They let us do it again. Then all the hentai guys started drawing porn again. And they're like, all right, fuckers. Fucking guys. I mean, and I get it too, because like, you know, how people's kids watch people play video games and shit, and they feel confident, like, okay, my son can watch this because there's no one doing porn. Oh wait, this guy is, and this whole section, all the entire artistic section is just drawing hentai. So guys, again, I'm going to be off tomorrow. I'll be doing some Memorial Day stuff, but I am moving off of the Saturday time slot. It's gone. We're never doing it again. We're moving to Mondays. Same at 5 to 8, just like today. And I am no longer doing the webinar or the twit or the tactics discussion. I have a Monday through Friday class slot now. Any student can book me Monday through Friday, weekends off. So we completely cleaned up the schedule and put more focus on being able to sign people up for classes. And now maybe I can do some rogue trader tournaments now. So I do feel like we may be moving Monday into a late night stream. We're going to start at 5 to 8, but I might move it late. So that might be interesting. Never done that. We've got 1 minute left. Shout out to Templar, Rottweiler, Recoil, and Love Minis. There's no 2X Yo Dogs tomorrow because I'm not streaming tomorrow. The month ender will be on Friday. So this is the last opportunity to get 2X Dogs before the month ends. Thank you guys to the bottom of my heart.
Who's that Pokemon? And his name is John C.
Just for the walk down memory lane. Great work.
You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash.
Redcoat, my guy. Thank you, brother. It's fun. It reminds me what I have to do. I need to redo my Twitch tiers, and I want to bring in more work like that. So I'm gonna have to spend like a nice solid week putting together some Patreon guides, digestible. Thank you, brother. Let me get some strong man love chat from my man Redcoat.
It's time to get swifty. Oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Thank you, brother. Because I don't feel like making analog videos is gonna make me happy. Because I am not gonna sit there and write like, do a solid bass coat, then do this, and then do that. Motherfucker, I say it in videos because I don't want to type it. I'm just gonna copy and paste the same thing every time because I do the same thing every time. So it's more like, you know what we're talking about by now, right? You know, like, you do a bass coat, blocking your details, do shit, right? It's like, here's how we did it. Here are the colors. It's not really what people care about. It's like, what paste did you use, dog? It's the number one question. What paste is that? What paste is that? Recoil, absolutely gonna jack their shit. 40 seconds left, my man Redcoat, you're a legend. Hope everyone enjoys their Memorial Day weekend. Redcoat says your portfolio is inspiring. I appreciate that. And I hope to create more inspiring content on Patreon here in the form of short guys. It seems like you guys like those. Thank you. I pull out the legal pad and get some names down on this Beast Mode Friday. Templar, you legend. Redcoat, my man Rot Wheezy, and Recoil. Coil Daddy. Thank you guys to the bottom of my heart. It's going to be interesting figuring out the Monday landscape, the Monday night. Oh, Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Nitro. Oh my god, we're going to have to do something with that. Can we just like steal that? Can we just be like Monday Night Nitro? Like, WCW is not coming out to me. But tell you, I used to watch Nitro, not Raw. Back in the 90s. It was NWO for life, dog. For life. I would flip back between them. Tail, no doubt. But did you notice how like WCW just had so much more money that when I'd switch it back to Raw, it looked like a hobo was filming. The lights, everything just looked like a hobo. Did you notice that too, Mateo? Or I was like, ugh. I was a kid and I noticed that shit. Yeah, Brian, I think we can get away with it, right? Monday Night Nitro. Got the Nitro girls and everything. Where are we putting the raid today, Love Minis? Is it Dr. Rhino? Is White on right now? Yeah, he's on. All right, the raid is ticking down. Bring the length, the girth, and the positivity. Settle down, Mr. McMahon. That's right. We're gonna bring the. If you're still thirsting for hobby content, we're gonna bring it on over to Wyatt. Thank you guys to the bottom of my heart. As always, enjoy your holiday weekend, guys. Have fun with the family. See you guys on Tuesday. Hit me up on social media over the weekend. I'll still be on my phone. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.